Welcome back. Welcome. I see we're here for the Corrupted Gauntlet. So in order to get to this point, you have successfully completed a tier 1 prep with only using 2 food every single time. So you should already have a decent understanding of the basics of the gauntlet. The only thing that's going to change in the Corrupted Gauntlet compared to the regular gauntlet in terms of our prep is the fact we're now going to go for 3 herbs and 3 vials. Because the boss has so much more health and defense, we will need the extra prayer potion to actually secure the kill. We're still going to keep the 7 ore, 7 bark, 7 cotton, which is 3 total nodes of each. We're also going to use the crystal orb and the crystal bowstring. The tier 3 staff and bow are the easiest to use for the most simple kills. You can use the halberd, but it does the most damage and also very risky to use because you need to be very close to the boss, and you can lose a lot of damage if instead of hitting the boss you're like running away with the tornadoes. So I will show you what it will look like to get a full tier 2 prep with all the materials listed here and the orb and the bowstring. Number one thing to note is you only have 7.5 minutes. You can get a bad prep, and if you have like 3 food or you haven't made your armor, just leave. There's a decent chance you will need to leave and just restart. You don't have that much time, and it's not worth getting mad over dying because you had a bad prep. So we're gonna go in there and we're gonna see what happens. The number one thing is to try to move fast. You need to like prepare what your next step will be, and getting to the point of doing multiple things at a time will help you be successful in the gauntlet. So as soon as you open it, we're going to quickly just dive right in and start opening doors. So we're just going to open this door right here. See what we got. We got some baby mobs, wolf, unicorn, some basic supplies. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut down these trees. I'll open up these rooms to see what's near me, but I probably won't go in unless there's something really good. We don't need that. There's herbs over there. It's almost going to stick to the U. More unicorns and rats. So we're going to kill this unicorn. He has more health, but he will drop me a weapon frame almost guaranteed and a bunch of shards. There's a pretty good chance that the crystal shards is actually going to be your limiting factor. So the first thing I like to do when I'm doing Corrupted Gauntlet is I just make a weapon, and when I'm gathering resources or running around, I just kill everything. So I'm going to quickly make a level 2. A vial, crush the shards, fill it with water. So now I have damage. I'm going to kill this unicorn real quick. Alright, there we go. Pick up his shards, and let's go. I can drop the axe, I no longer need it. Kill the rat as I enter the room. Also, always pray defensively against everything in the Corrupted Gauntlet. They do actually hit pretty hard. And you don't want to enter the boss with less health than you should have. Another weapon frame, pick that up, kill this bat. We're going to leave the paddlefish here for now, because we're going to gather every single thing we need before we start getting the food. So there's some fishing spots here, it's good. Then on Terrenium, a wolf is going to see me, so I'm just going to kill the wolf as I gather, bring him down to this room. So whenever I'm done gathering, I'm just going to launch an attack at the wolf. If you want to fight it while picking it, when you see the XP drop is when you launch an attack. So this XP drop now, attack. XP drop, attack. There we go, we're doing very good on shards. Check here, we have a Dark Beast, we will go kill that. we need to start scouting the rest, because these were the demi-boss rooms. We're going to start running around looking for it. I'm going to also move these fish to a different area, just so I remember where they are. Went up to the center room. Also notice I prematurely dropped my axe, so I'm going to quickly pick that up and get the last bark that we need. Drop these fish in this room. Gather this bark. Drop it back. Unfortunately, there was no ore in the beginning, so we had to carry all the stuff with us, which is slightly annoying. Grab these shards. Scorpions, don't need that. Resistant House of the Scorpion. Ooh, this is not super good. Okay, here's the dragon. Time isn't super great, but we should still be able to make it. Pick up the items. We only need 2 weapon frames, so this third one is useless. Another dragon. I'm just going to see if there's any ores around, because we have not found a single ore on this whole run. This is not great. Alright, back to the starting area. Now we gotta look for ore. Before I leave, I'm going to make the bow and the staff. Staff done, bow done, make this. Not a single ore, okay. This is a bad prep, so I'm just going to leave. And we'll try it again. Open up these side doors, see what we have. There's some fishing spots here. We'll just leave the fish here for now. It's not too far from the home base. Alright, so we have ore. And I'm going to kill these rats while I harvest these resources. Let's see what we have around here. I'm only going to go into these doors if there's something good that I need, because they're pretty far from the home base. Okay, there's a dark beast there. It's good to know. Rat's dead. Grab the grim leaf. Get more ore. Last time we couldn't find a single one. Now we have 3. But hopefully it doesn't. Okay, there's 3 cotton over there. We're good. We're gonna make our way back to the U, close to the starting zone. Scorpion, lots of shards. Cotton. Start picking these up. I'm gonna drop the harpoon for right now. I need more space. Okay, we have good fishing spots near the starting zone. Now we just need 1 tree, 1 ore. Okay, 2 dark beasts. So there's a chance that killing the 2 dark beasts that we found will give us the weapons that we need. So 1 more ore. Drop 1 ore. Mine. Drop the pickaxe. Now we have 7. Perfect, a tree. Same thing. I'm just gonna drop this ore for right now. Mine, chop, drop this, pick up the ore again. Okay, head back to the starting zone. I did all the running around, so I'm pretty low on stamina, but I'm about to make a lot of things here. So make a vial. And the basic stuff. 3 of those. Okay. Pick up that last. Never mind, don't need that. Now we're gonna kill the dark beast. Make these potions. You see I'm making potions while I'm fighting the boss. Saves a couple seconds. I'm also gonna kill that scorpion there, because I need a lot more shards. Pick these fish up. I'm gonna drag it to the starting room. I guess just up here, so saves a couple seconds. So you have 4 fish on the ground and a bunch of fishing spots. Because I need to run this way anyways, I'll upgrade this weapon to level 2 to kill the other dark beast easier. As well as bigger helmet. I still need almost 200 shards, so I'm going to kill this little spider. And hope that this gives me the orb. Fishing does also... Gathering the resources gives you shards. So if I don't get the shards I need from this, I should get enough. But I could also get unlucky, so it might be a good idea to kill some more minions to get the shards I need for tier 2. Because I do need a lot. It's dead. Perfect, got that. I'm gonna take a peek behind this door, see what we have. Okay, I'll kill the unicorn, lowest health. And then I'm gonna start fishing back towards the starting zone. As you can see, we're pretty crunched on time here. I feel have a harpoon. Teleport back, that's where you have a crystal. Pick up this shit left on the ground. We need 60 shards now to get level 2. We may not reach level 2, but if I get a full inventory of food, we can still attempt the boss. Okay, perfect. We can make the armor. So here we have the lower end of the recommended food, but this should still be enough to fight the boss, because we have full tier 2 armor. If time allows for it, it's always best to try to fill up your inventory completely. I'm just going to spend the last seconds and just clean the junk out and bring my food up a bit. Now it's time to fight the boss. Always starts with ranged. The boss starts with ranged, I should say. Now it's the same fight as the earlier version, except it spawns one more tornado, has more defense and more health. But mechanically it's the same. So this is going to spawn 2. And with my true child indicator on, I can see where my character is, so I can safely throw an attack and be out of distance of the tornadoes. I would recommend staying above 50 at all times. This boss can chip you a 11 through prayer with your tier 2 armor. And if you get hit off prey, it can hit a 60. So it is pretty punishing. And I will eat all the way to full. Reduce your prayer, turn it back on. Hit the boss again. Okay, ranged. Defense first, always. Here's the tornadoes. Turn your prayer back on. Make sure you click on a tile that's not the disco floor. Click far. This enraged phase will begin when the boss reaches 350 health, so it is quite the endurance test to defeat this boss. It's gonna eat up again. Defense first. We can run down, we will run through the tornado if a hit catches us. The range phase is about to start, so I'm going to eat back to full. So I have 4 resources to survive this. So there's now 4 tornadoes spawn. So movement, be very careful when you click on the floor. Thankfully Gyrex made the disco floor cut across. Took a bit of damage here, but that's okay. You can eat up. Thankfully these squares are marked very nicely, so we can see where we're clicking. If I had a bit of a better prep, I would have had 5 more food, but it looks like I should get this kill pretty easily. If I can actually hit the boss. It's unfortunate. Alright, there we go, we killed it. So that was obviously a bit harder. We used up every single second of prep time, but we should get better loot. Yeah, so we got 10 battle stabs, 147 nature runes, and 2 Vinchain bodies. So in 1120, we got 155k. So yeah, that's it. If you're wondering if you should fight the boss or leave, I would never attempt to fight with less than 10 food. That's like the minimum, because there's a pretty good chance, especially if you're not max combat like I am, that it just beats you down and you run out of food at half health. If you're feeling really feisty, the halberd does the most damage. It's based on your strength level, and piety is very good, but it's the most difficult to use, and you need to make sure you're not missing hits. And that also lets you just use the first 2 demi bosses you find instead of waiting for the dragon and the dark beast. Hope this helped, and happy scraping.